Did you know you swallow 5 to 7% of toothpaste every single time you brush your teeth? That's an entire blob of toothpaste every 7 days. And most commercial toothpastes are filled with harsh chemicals, artificial flavors, preservatives, titanium dioxide, and dyes. And I often get asked on my Instagram what toothpaste I recommend. And for a while, I was trying to find one with better for you ingredients and something that actually made my mouth feel great. Because I've tried so-called non-toxic toothpastes, but I never felt like they were actually getting the job done, if you know what I mean. And they didn't even leave my mouth feeling fresh. But I'm so glad to have stumbled across Bite toothpaste. These are actually tablets you put in your mouth and bite down on to start your brushing experience. Bite toothpaste bits are so convenient, you just pop a bit in your mouth, chew it up, and start brushing. It will turn to a paste just like you're used to, but with no plastic tube or messy paste. It took a few times for me to get used to it because my entire life I've been using a paste, but now I love them. I also love their mouthwash bits because I can carry these tablets wherever I go and do a quick rinse even in my car. Bite also now has a natural teeth whitening kit. So if you've been looking for a natural toothpaste without the paste, try Bite toothpaste tablets that come in glass jars to help reduce plastic waste and experience what I and so many others are obsessed with. Bite is offering my listeners 20% off your first order. Go to trybite.com/digest or use code DIGEST at checkout to claim this deal. That's trybite.com/digest. If you're not subscribed to my newsletters, they come out every Friday and they're called Friday Finds. This is information that only my subscribers get in their inbox. I share stuff like non-toxic air fryers and kitchen appliances, new food finds, product recalls, food news, and food products that aren't even on the market yet, but I've got the scoop. This is not published anywhere else and cannot be found on my blog. So be sure you're in the know and subscribe to my weekly newsletters by going to littlesipper.com/subscribe and enter your email. That's all you have to do. So go to LILSIPPER.com/subscribe to get exclusive information on everything food. Hey guys, welcome back to the Digest This podcast. I'm your host, Bethany Cameron, and in today's Bite of Knowledge, we are talking about matcha and what makes matcha different than actually green tea leaves, the health benefits, all the good stuff. So you don't want to miss an episode, especially this one. And if you don't like matcha, you may try switching after listening to this. So what makes matcha different than green tea leaves? So matcha contains a more concentrated amount of caffeine than just regular green tea, packing in 35 milligrams of caffeine per half teaspoon. That's about 1 gram of matcha powder. Matcha also contains a compound called L-theanine, which alters the effects of caffeine, promoting alertness and helping avoid the crash in energy levels that can follow caffeine consumption. If you're stressed, L-theanine has also been shown to increase alpha waves activity in the brain, which may help induce relaxation and decrease stress levels. Now let's talk about brain function. So check this out, you guys. 23 people were studied over a period of time on how they performed on a series of tasks designed to measure brain performance. Some participants consumed either matcha tea or a bar containing 4 grams of matcha, while the control group consumed a placebo tea or bar. The research results found that matcha caused improvements in attention, reaction time, and memory in the controlled group compared to the placebo group. Matcha can even help the elderly. There was a study, the elderly were tested, and results showed that consuming 2 grams of green tea powder daily for 2 months helps them improve brain function. Now let's talk about cancer. So some of the jam-packed health-promoting compounds in matcha have been linked to cancer prevention in test tube studies in these are animal studies. So there was one study in NCBI that green tea extract decreased tumor size and slowed the growth of breast cancer cells in rats. They believe that EGCG is what's doing this, and EGCG is a type of compound in matcha, and it's well known to contain and has been shown to have powerful anti-prostate cancer cell. And there was another study, crazy, right? Another study in the NCBI that promoted and backed this as well. So, but keep in mind that these were test tube and animal studies looking for specific compounds found in matcha. Further research is needed to determine how these results may translate to humans, but very interesting. Let's talk about heart health. Now, 1/3 of all deaths in people over the age of 35 is stemmed from heart disease. This is the leading cause of death worldwide. But good news, studies show that drinking green tea, which isn't even as strong and potent as matcha, may help protect against heart disease. Green tea has been shown to reduce levels of total and bad LDL cholesterol as well as triglycerides. It may also help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, another factor that may protect against heart disease. These studies have also shown that drinking green tea is associated with a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. So it goes without saying that green tea, especially matcha green tea, can benefit one's heart. Just be sure it's quality. Now let's talk about weight loss. Now, I'm not one to talk about weight loss much, but I'm also not anti-weight loss either for people that need it for health reasons. There's nothing wrong with losing weight if you need it for health concerns, as long as you're doing it in a healthy way. So if you are one on a weight loss journey, matcha may be able to help. Several studies show that matcha can help speed up metabolism to increase energy expenditure and boost fat burning. There was a small study that showed that taking green tea extract during moderate exercise increased fat burning by 17%. And then there was another review of 11 studies showed that green tea reduced body weight and helped maintain weight loss. But not all matcha is created equal. Going back to when I said just make sure it's quality green tea. Make sure to choose organic matcha, as it is chock full of amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that boost a wide range of your health benefits. So low quality, impure, and non-organic matcha can be full of harmful chemicals such as pesticides and fertilizers. So avoid these as much as possible. Always look for organic grown matcha powders. I love Further Foods Japanese matcha, if you haven't tried it, because it's not only organic certified, but it also contains additional superfoods such as organic cordyceps and ashwagandha to pair perfectly for a body boost without the jitters. Further Food also tests, the third-party test for heavy metals, lead, and all that good stuff. So you know it's backed and pure. If you guys want to try Further Foods Superfood Matcha, my code is Little Sipper, LILSIPPER. You can just go to furtherfood.com and try that. So I know this was a very short bite of knowledge, but I hope it was just enough to perhaps get you in the mood for some matcha and switch it up with your coffee morning routine. I personally love my coffee in the morning. I'm not going to take it out, but I also am enjoying the benefits of matcha, which can help calm me down, and knowing it has so many antioxidants and different properties, I'm definitely incorporating that into my diet. There's also been studies to show that matcha can help with anxiety and depression. So again, do your own research. This is just additional information for you to perhaps go down your own rabbit hole and have fun with that. So thanks again for listening. Stay tuned for this Wednesday when we have a special interview. Can't wait to share. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Thanks for listening to this episode of Digest This. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review in your podcast app to let us know. If you're ever wondering how you can support me and this podcast, sharing it with your friends and family is the best way. This is a Resonant Media production produced by Drake Peterson and edited by Chris McCone. To email the show, message us at digestthispod@gmail.com. See you next time. The content of this show is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for individual medical and mental health advice and does not constitute a provider-patient relationship. As always, talk to your doctor or health team first.